Hello there everyone, welcome back to my live stream. So, where were we last? Last time, we were, building a base. As well as making it more difficult for me. So, the difficulty has been increased to its maximum. I will eventually be upgrading it even further by adding in mods and also turning down rates a bit. So, the rates so in case if you are wondering, the rates when they're eventually turned down will pretty much just be like, if it's 2x, it's going to 1x. So pretty much I'm going to be turning everything down by half. Except for raising, because that would make things take too long. Raising and mating intervals. Those are the only things that will not change. Give me a second. Also, everyone, Happy New Year's. So like I stated though, it's going to be slightly more difficult as time continues on. I will no longer be finding lower level creatures that I can just easily acquire on my own with no difficulty. I can no longer just dodge like Gohan needed to learn. What's going on in the background? Anyways. So, now since most of our bases, at least the defensive, what needs to be defensive, is made out of stone, that's going to make it so much easier to defend this base from incoming threats. But yeah, everything last night seemed to have been a bit easier. But I decided to switch everything up to the max difficulty. So after this 10 days, though, rates are going to be cut in half except for breeding. And stuff like that. And then the next one, I'm probably going to be adding in a mod that makes it a little harder. You know, make it more difficult. Like, actually add difficulty to this. Now, I need to get that Rex saddled up before I go out. Alright. So, let's see what I can do. going to say this as well. Later, I may be upgrading the base a bit more as well, increasing it a bit. But my next objective is going to be trying to find some oil. That is my objective now. That is my primary objective that I need to complete, otherwise I will die. I need power to that base. That means I need to build a fabricator, cook that oil up into a standard generator. Yes, I know, why not use a wind turbine, but turns out they actually do take damage faster and oil runs out. I hate it when that happens. Ark, can you put like a thing that says, are you sure you want to do this? Actually, hold on to some of that fiber. I gotta make 100 arrows. Okay, and craft 25 thatch structures. You know what? Hold on. I got a funny idea. I'm gonna admit, that actually kind of looks terrifying. Now since things are gonna be a little more increased, I do need the security, such as my saber tooths. Yeah, that's not gonna be fun. Let's see. I'm gonna need that for when, certain things go down. Yeah, I'm gonna need to make a Rex saddle. Now, you guys can say, go tame a Giga, go tame a Kark, go tame all this. Unfortunately, Gigas and Karks don't exist here. So I'm gonna. So for what I need to do is it would be amazing to have a Giga or a Ark, but unfortunately they don't exist here. Now, I think I actually explained this yesterday. The reason why I believe they don't exist here, it's because I personally believe that the reason why they were so big was because of the element kind of infusing into their bodies a bit, making them so much stronger, so much bigger than their real life counterparts. Actually, I need that. You see, a Giga, they were big, but they weren't Ark big, which is how it seems they look in most media nowadays. Seen as these big monsters that are nearly unkillable compared to a Rex, or bigger than a Rex. Now, yes, by weight, they were most likely probably. By size, they were probably a little taller, but by weight, they were nowhere near the Rex. They weren't even as strong as the Rex would actually be. I'm sorry, I'm kind of a nerd to these things. Before I go on my journey of most likely impending doom, this is Ark. Most of the things out there are not going to be nice to me. So I am expecting to probably die. But at least I'll have some dinos at base that can help me when I come back. If I do die, I will not be going and retrieving my Equus until I... Oh, that's a dark fairy. What level? Level 19. Like I said, it's not getting much better. What in the... Okay, like I said I increased it. I did increase it. It's probably just from yesterday still. Yesterday's stream. They were still spawning probably right before I left. And I finally left. They probably are just around now. I'd have to go around killing all of them before that actually starts showing high levels. I was just be like, dang, that'd be cool to have a high level. Unfortunately, though, I will say this for the hold on, let's see, what level are you? 19 on the world. Okay, 64. We are starting to get a little higher. That's a 133. I knew it. I knew it would just get higher up. Like I said, they're starting to get stronger. Now, but I will say this for the new big dragon. I will probably be having to decrease the difficulty to get one of those because of how hard they are to get. It's kinda stupid. Like, I don't like having to run into, like, these low levels. But those are probably gonna be the only ones I want to run into a low level of. Because of how bad you need good loot for them is. Like, it is bad. It's annoying, too. I've tried getting one in official. And I found a level 10, turned into an egg, and I got glitched. So I would have one in official by now if I didn't get glitched. So Ark, unofficial, you owe me a dragon. I know they ain't gonna care. Ark never cares. Well, Wildcard cared a bit. Sure, they might not have been able to listen to every complaint, but at least they were there. Oh, dang. That's not good. That's a Thyla. Yeah, difficulty definitely has increased. It'd be definitely nice to get a Thyla, I will say that though. Even a low level one would be insane. But I want a higher level. I need to definitely get some cooked meat for them though if I want one. That was insane. Running into 2 Thylas just right there. Yeah, my Rex ain't gonna survive if I don't have its guards. That means I can sacrifice them if needed. They're low level sabers, they're not even a breeding pair, I don't care about them. Sure, it'll suck if they die, but they served their purpose. Intros. Breeding pair. Yeah, now everything's starting to show up like level 70 or higher. Yeah, definitely gotta leave a small team at base. So yeah, the Theries will be staying at base. Velovia. I'm glad they don't actually target these, cause that would be bad. Yeah, this is just getting worse. Now that I've got this guy at 1,000 weight, I am going to go ahead and just start leveling up his melee damage. All of our carnivores are going. Oh, something attacked. Didn't last long against our Rex, but something attacked. Yeah, that's not good though. That's something did happen. Okay, that solves that issue. We are going to be going deeper then. We're going down. I am leaving my base here under the defensive capabilities of what I have here. I'm sure a Kentro, 2 Theres, and a Parasaur will be fine. Against basically anything that will attack. I need to set y'all to all neutral. Oh yeah, there's a spider right over there. And there's that chainsaw again. Okay. I'm switching their follow distance to medium. But like now you see why I didn't. Now you see why I didn't have the highest difficulty on immediately. Because the second I turned that on, all of a sudden everything over here is bad. Follow distance from medium to high. Medium to high. This is almost how official servers look. Almost. Oh, sweet. King invited everyone to a party. Hi, King. What? Oh, I streamed for 7 hours yesterday. Yeah, on my little personal server thing. Yeah, there was people watching it. It's just that I went AFK for like a good half hour. So I lost a lot of people, and then like at the end I started getting people for like the last 30 minutes. Oh, King, I gotta show you something. I don't know how many people watched it. Let me check, actually. I want to show you something, though. Give me a second. I gotta check real quick. All of my views from last night, I got 39 views. I'm getting up there. People are starting to finally notice me, but it's not like I'm famous. I'm gonna show you my base design that I'm actually gonna be turning into a tower. You know my tower obsession, King. But anyway, so this is the... Hold on. So this is the new base design I'm starting to work on. This is more defensive. Like, this is very much defensive. This entire outside is stone. This interior can be basically replaced with anything you want. You can shoot through the bars, which I tested with a trank arrow. And then we've got this little area up here. And then here's gonna be where we get the staircase in. Anyways. So, I am currently about to go on an adventure. This is my personal world. If this was the server, I'd be using a Mega Raptor. Because considering I'm streaming and I don't want to cheat. I haven't cheated yet, and I'm not going to cheat. I actually made it even tougher by increasing the difficulty. Now, I did have to re-render everything here, which made me have to use the fly command, but I never went out of fly until I was done re-rendering. I never did anything. I even did it on stream so people saw what I was doing. No, that's why I'm doing streaming, so I don't have to cut. As well as because I need people to know why I'm doing it, not just because, oh, I'm doing it because I can. No, I had to do it because I had to render it. I don't cheat. It's still technically New Year's. What was that? Yo, this is complete chaos. Hold on. Oh, this poor Sabertooth is almost dead. Man, I am God during this stream. I'm not doing it for 5 hours. This isn't a playthrough, this is just a stream for me to enjoy my time, my private server. That's boosted, but also not insanely boosted. That I just turned the difficulty up from last time to max. After the first 10 days, I go to max difficulty. Which after another 10 days, I'm probably going to be increasing it even further. Ark Lost sucks. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really feel like streaming today for some reason. Oh no no, it's because I want to go do things unofficial, but I want this, but I don't like to stream unofficial. I don't like streaming unofficial for actually a few good reasons. Going back, I'm going to get as much metal as possible while I'm heading back to base, because I need metal, and there's none really spawning at the spot where it usually did. That's where I usually got it. Also, my sabers are already almost dead, and we only went on a journey for 5 minutes. 5 minutes and my sabers are almost dead. That's not a good sign. That is a glitch, Drex. Oh man, this chat is wild. Bottom. Let's keep going back to base. Drex, you just are delusional in general. No, we don't. Actually, I'm going to take the wood out of here and add it to here. No, Drax, that's not what that means. Eternity. No, you don't. No, you don't, Drax. Drax, you're the one who's getting that treatment. Drax has never earned platinum once in his life. No, you have to do it for, yeah. Probably just gonna continue on my Rex because at least most of the things up here won't target it unless it's another Rex. Or Uranus. Which case I'll... No. No. No, that means he's gotta play... Hold on. If you fail, you have to play Space Engineers. Yeah. Learn the game and actually begin building your own ship again. No, we're starting, no, yeah, we're playing in survival on that game. It's real tough, actually. It has a tutorial, but it's, yes. And I've finally started to figure out things in Space Engineers more recently. And I finally found some ice. What? Oh, we'll leave you alone about Zushia for a week. Yeah, we'll leave you alone with that stuff for a week. Uh, I can't hear Hillbilly. Oh, that's not good. Ah, that is hurting. Okay, that hurt. I wish I was trying to get away from that wreck so I could tame it though. Uranus, that's probably a high level, so I want it. No, it's only level 39. I saw it had a baby though, so I'm gonna be going after that right now. Let's see. Is baby still alive is the question. It's a Carno baby. saber. Don't mind having a Carno then. I'll make a fine security guard for my Rex. If I find that baby Uranus, I want it. Oh, those are mean kitties. There's the baby Yuri. I'm gonna go ahead and stop streaming, everyone. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go ahead and get on another game.